Asthma is one of the leading chronic diseases in childhood. It is also a leading cause of hospitalizations among children and teens. The financial impact from asthma is staggering. Over $51 billion annually are spent just on healthcare related expenses for the treatment of asthma. And then when you factor in what we call lost productivity, which is the child either missing school and or the parent having to miss work to stay home with a child who's sick from asthma, that adds another $6 billion annually to the cost of taking care of kids with asthma in this country. Asthma also disproportionately affects Puerto Rican and African American children. They have the highest asthma prevalence rates as well as the highest rates of mortality or death from asthma attacks. As a parent, some of the things that you want to pay attention to are triggers that might be present in the environment that the child is in. So strong odors like cleaning chemicals or perfume, use of a wood-burning stove, pet dander, cockroaches and dust mites, mildew, mold. So if any of those things are present in the house, it's beneficial to try and get rid of as much of that as possible, because those are things that can then trigger an asthma attack in your child. Another thing is if your child demonstrates cough, wheeze, tightness in their chest, shortness of breath that doesn't go away within a day or so with or without treatment, you really need to contact your healthcare provider to find out what your next step should be. And if your child already has an asthma action plan, refer to that asthma action plan in terms of what your next steps are. We don't really know what causes asthma, so from the standpoint of prevention, with regards to other things that you can do besides the avoidance or remediation of triggers, we don't have a lot of information yet. So when you take your child to the healthcare provider, when they first get diagnosed, you and your healthcare provider will work together within the asthma treatment guidelines to come up with a shared asthma management plan for what you need to do with your son or daughter in order to get them under optimal control. So that will include information on what triggers may be present in the household, what you can do to alleviate those triggers, what are your own child's individual asthma signs and symptoms that kind of signal that there's an impending asthma attack about to occur, and then what medications are going to be prescribed to your child, how frequently should those medications be taken, and then what to do in the event of an asthma attack. And so all of that goes together in this written asthma action plan that both your healthcare provider keeps and you get to take home a copy as well.